Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an intuitive energy reader here on YouTube. I use spirit and my intuition to communicate energies to you using tarot, Lenormand deck, and we will be looking at Sagittarius. And you don't have to be a full sun Sagittarius. You could be sun, moon, or rising. In fact, you could just have heavy Sagittarius placements in your birth chart, or you could just be checking up for your favorite Sagittarius person, taking a look at what's in store for them. Okay, now we will be looking at the month ahead. So I recorded this at the end of January 2023. So this could very well be February 2023 for a lot of you guys, what's coming in. But because this is timeless, you're outside of that window and you clicked on this reading, then this message was meant to find you. It is timeless and it's for the month coming in. Next, okay, we're using the Dreaming Way Lenormand deck, and we will be doing a 9-card tableau spread. So we'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for Sagittarius. What's coming in for the month ahead for Sagittarius? Clear and concise, Spirit, thank you so much. And Sagittarius, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. I'm so blessed, so grateful. Thank you so much. All right, spirits, for Sagittarius, what do we have? Oh, I'm getting crazy head rush right now, guys. Okay, so we have birds, tower, key. And we'll put all the cards down before we start getting into the interpretations. We got rider, got letter, clover. Yay, I love seeing clover. A lot of you guys got clover in your other signs, so very cool. Clouds and coffin and stork. Okay, so what do we have here for Sagittarius? Well, in the center here we have communication. Okay, so there is communication kind of as a central theme here for the month of February or upcoming month. Now this communication is either via email, text message, actual contracts, paper form, but airmail, whatever, but it is in written format. So let's get into your reading. Okay, so we have here communication. So that would stand to reason there's communication going on, but birds can speak of gossip, could speak of a lot of people chitter-chattering. It could speak of siblings, okay? So I feel like this is potentially communication or gossip. Doesn't have to be gossip, but could be a lot of communication around, I feel like this is workplace because this is institution. Okay, so maybe there is this institution, there's communication at a workplace, and I feel like with this key, there is a solution to maybe a situation that's going on in a workplace of sorts, or a solution towards dealing with what's been all talk is now kind of coming to fruition in some sort of capacity here with the key, because the key speaks of solutions. It's the key to a problem. And I feel like there was a lot of talk around something. Maybe there was a lot of talk around I was going to say legal matter, but I mean institutions, businesses, maybe there's a business solution, something to do with structure of sorts, and lots of communication and papers and stuff like that. Could be siblings. Okay, so maybe there's siblings involved in this. And the tower can also speak of isolation and long-term kind of depression even, or feeling isolated and alone. And maybe there is this need to pull away maybe from some gossip in order for you to kind of find a solution that you need to resolve maybe something here. Okay, so let whatever resonated with that kind of marinate with you. Now we got birds, letter, and stork. So I feel like definitely there is, I mean, the stork speaks of delivery, right? And I mean, delivery of a letter here, of some communication of sorts. Maybe you're getting a letter from a sibling. Maybe there's a sibling that is involved in some institution. So for some of you guys, I got even prison. Maybe somebody is involved in, they don't necessarily have to be imprisoned, but they work as a correctionals person. officer or some sort of institution. Maybe there's communication from a sibling or a loved one or a friend. It's lots of back and forth, and there's delivery of this letter, okay, of this information even, okay? So there could be information and some communication around that. Now we got birds, rider, and clouds. So the communication here is coming in, again, as delivery. This rider is coming full force, coming forward, but it provides some sort of confusion here. And it could very well be like so much communication going back and forth, so many letters and contracts and emails and stuff that are coming and going, that things are moving on, but it does cause some sort of confusion here. Okay, confusion around why this is coming forward, or whatever's coming forward is causing this confusion of sorts with the clouds. We got tower, letter, and coffin. And so I feel like maybe there is this feeling of isolation that is now, there's communication happening back and forth that is now coming to an end because we have coffin here. So it could very well be by the end of February, communication ends, or isolation ends because there's been communication now where you were probably expecting to hear back. You're now hearing back. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, centralized, maybe you're waiting on something. You know, there's a lot of talk about establishing something, providing a solution to yourself. There's a lot of setup, I feel, talk, planning, communication, and maybe it went quiet. Maybe you were isolated and waiting. February, you're going to hear very loud. Maybe there was a lot of confusion around what does this all mean. And now you're finally hearing, and what you're hearing, okay, will put an end to your waiting, put an end to confusion, but you're hearing a solution, and what the solution is absolutely wonderful, because this is the most positive card in the tarot, and the clover speaks of luck, and it's like blessings, everything you could wish coming true. And I feel like the communication here is definitely in line with that. And maybe there is this, I even heard pregnancy test. Okay, so if you're expecting a pregnancy test, expect a positive result. Okay, and whatever solutions you were hoping for is definitely kind of coming on its way. But I feel like there's an end to isolation, and then there's an end to the communication of sorts because you kind of got the information you needed. It's coming in loud and proud, and then there's kind of an ending here. And then with key, clover, and stork, this is definitely the solution, a happy, lucky solution, key, way to move forward, way to open that door is delivered to you via letter, via communication. It's allowing you to now be able to move forward. It's still delivering you this great, wonderful news. The confusion's now put to an end because of this information that's been delivered, this ability to move forward, this ability to embrace this clover, okay? And rider, letter, clover is somebody delivering a letter, somebody coming forward with a letter, someone coming forward with communication, somebody sending you an email. This email comes fast and furious with great news and speed, and it is very lucky, okay? And if it's a pregnancy test, you're hearing about it. If it's like adoption, which we saw in some other sign here, you're getting very good positive news as far as what that looks like, okay? And then the end of confusion, like we talked about here. So I believe we read all the lines. This sounds absolutely brilliant and wonderful, and I feel like maybe you were really isolated for a period of time as you were waiting to hear back on something that now is moving forward. And you can rest assured in February there is an end to this. There's an end to some confusion. There's an end to maybe all the back and forth, communication, gossip. And if this is moving forward in a career, I feel the positive news here is that you're being offered this opportunity, this solution to move yourself up the corporate ladder with a lot of celebrations, communications, and discussions amongst peers. And maybe there's an end to an old role here or an old way of being, because we're now moving into something that's fresh, something that's exciting, and something that is opening a door to the future. Okay, thank you so much, Sagittarius. This has been absolutely wonderful. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave a comment. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs, because that will paint the bigger picture as to what's coming in the month ahead. If you like the video, please leave a like, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.